Hello, this is Malcolm Rose. As you can see, there's some sort of glitch on CJR. I've been calling it JGR, but it's actually CJR, Jorgen Rocks, the server. It says I've only won 5 games in this streak, but it's actually more like 8. Anyway, I'm going to play an Ogre today. I'll play an Artificer, because Artificers are great. It's not exactly a Centaur, but just bear with me. And we're gonna go throwing, because throwing is awesome, and ogres are really good at it, and we can have some fun with large rocks. And if anything bad happens, I can just use my wands. Wow, 3 scrolls. A 3 stack is not common. Wow, we got a stab. That's fun. We'll probably go Oka. Oh, let's walk away. We don't want to get that lizard in the fight, you know, before we were done fighting the rat. Alright, so we're far too obese for gloves. Got those big fat sausage fingers, those ogre hands, so we're not going to be wearing that today. Got some stones to throw, this is cool. Gonna pick up these needles, hopefully we find a blowgun. Uh-oh. You know what, I am going to go ahead and use Wand of Flame on this dude. Basically because you can do 8 damage. I'd like to wear this mace. I'm going to pick it up in case it's cursed. Actually, you know what? I'll just wear it. Because worst case scenario, if it was cursed, I could just rely on throwing, so it's not as big of a deal as it would normally be. So we back up away from that other dart slug, which has not been alerted to my presence just yet. Already up to 27 hit points. Gotta love that ogre health. Okay, we're taking some damage. Now remember, this dude can do 9, so why don't we back off a bit? Let's do a little bit of column dancing here, I believe is what they call it. Oops, made a mistake. Made another mistake. Gotta actually move intelligently or else I'm gonna take damage. These diagonals. Technically he could do 18 every time I swing, because my attacks are slow, so he can attack twice in theory. And my attacks are slow because I haven't trained maces, so just keep that in mind. He's got a dagger. Okay, we'll try to use rocks. Let's pull him a little closer and then beat him with the mace. It's good enough. Alright. That's everything on the floor. Now, let's use this 4 stack. It's remove curse, cool. I can try this ring on. Intelligence, not super interesting, but it is nice that we have remove curse so early because that means we can put on basically anything that we want to. I'm getting strength this game. Okay, here's an adder. Well, we got the haste. So we charmed him. He doesn't seem to be finding anything to kill, so I'm just going to use random effects again. And the Puff of Flame kills him, so alright. That was a little risky. I probably shouldn't have done that. There was a chance that the Enslave wouldn't have worked, and that would have been quite bad. Needles of Confusion, that's cool. Let's train fighting. Stones are starting to get pretty appreciably good. Alright, now this dude's doing some real damage. He is regenerating. Come on. Almost. Jeez, they regenerate so fast. Alright, we've got a D2 Orc Priest. That's no good. Got him. Got the worm. Now we've got an adder as well. Let's just walk away from this stuff. Now, I want to stay near a staircase. I don't want to auto-explore on this floor because... whoops. Because of the priest. I could get caught in a very bad situation. Now, if I was leveled up one more time, I would have the hit points that I'd feel a little more comfortable. And we could probably kill him with Wand of Flames pretty easily, but it's just a danger, you know. Oh, it's Jessica. We got Pain and Slow. Let's just use Flame. Totally worth it. Alright, now there is the hit points that I was searching for. I feel a lot more comfortable. Here's our friend the Adder. We'll use random effects, and we take him out. Shot a few times. Just a bunch of robes so far. I wouldn't expect any body armor on this character for quite some time, which is the downside of playing an ogre, but also is not really that big of a deal. Alright, so we've cleared the floor, but where's the priest? Did he get shafted? Hello. Wand of Flame. Now we have a Dagger of Venom. I just do not feel comfortable with this priest. Probably on this floor. Oh, there he is. Alright, here's a shaft. Random effects. Random effects. Oh yeah! Got that paralysis. See, I carefully planned it so that he would get shafted if he got too close. That's why I was willing to random effects. Alright, down to dungeon 3. Whoa, what's this? Deep Elf Conjurer. With no spells. So that should be a pretty easy ghost to kill. Boom. Mega Man is dead. Yeah, we have wands that we can use to take this dude out if he gets too rowdy. Not too concerned with the poison now. Let's get these tomahawks of returning. He's going to work. I just need to hit him like one time and get him poisoned. Swear this invisible. Let's go ahead and use a potion in case it's... Whoa, it's brilliance. Okay, we'll use flame. Oh, come on. Wow, he is going to work on me. This is actually really bad. Hold on, let's... How much damage can he actually do? Is he in one-shot territory? Not... Actually, yeah, he is. Throw flame could kill me. This is lame. Wow, I guess I was just assuming the 3 potions were... I was just assuming that those were healing, which I shouldn't have done. I could try to enslave. We're gonna use flame. Oh my god, it's not killing him. That's the 3rd flame. That's the 4th flame, and he's not dead. Unbelievable. I gotta start panic quaffing or something, like, it's just not working. I could switch tactics and start enslaving. Okay, we got him. Alright, wow, he was hasted too. We were in a real risky situation there. Drink some stuff. There's curing. Let's get out of here. Dude, that was bad play. We could have died there. It would have been pretty embarrassing to die to an orc wizard with 66 hit points. Like, at this point in the game, it's just terrible. Let's walk away from this dude and treat this situation like we should. Here we go. Yeah, bad misplay. Have to be a little more careful. Okay, he's confused now. We can kill him. It's weird. Is this pro fire? Yep. There it is. So you can't make the assumption. You can't make the assumption that they're not going to have some special trick like RF plus. I was thinking like, oh, wand of flame, no problem, we'll kill him instantly. Yeah, that's why he was resisting that crap, so. Whew. Well, I'm glad that worked out, but definitely could have died, so we're gonna call that a bad misplay. Orc wizards are what I would call a top-tier threat at this point in the game. Even if you have so much hit points like I do, things can just... Well, we had a series of things go wrong, like we didn't hit him at all, which is sort of expected when you're invisible, but... 3, 4, 5... Wow, these tomahawks are just not... Got him. I just realized I should be using poison against these things because they're not resistant to poison. You know what? I'm gonna go up and identify some things. So here's identify. Get all these potions so I have some actual resources to use. That's way better. We got blinking even, that's great. Got teleport, we got magic mapping, we got immolation, which is just fun, and we got fog. By the way, we found Book of Changes, but I don't think I have any reason to be using that today. Maybe stat form, but probably not. So what did I find a wand just now? I must be seeing things. Potion of Curing, Scrolls of Teleportation. Yeah, I don't know why I thought I saw a wand. Hello, Curare. No blowgun yet. Alright, we found Rue. Oh man, we found the temple and I was about to go back to it. And then we got shafted down to D5. That's okay. This character is certainly able to handle it. Yeah, something tells me we're not going Kazlal today. Hello, Ogre. We control the orc mainly just to put some crap in between me and what I'm trying to kill here. Now, let's go to the temple. There's our boy. There's Oka. We can explore the rest of this just to find the Zen altar. No Zen altar. Oh, we'll find it eventually. Don't want that staircase. We want this one. He's not joking around. Tomahawks. 15. Okay, we'll use heal wounds. Got him. A little bit of a contested floor here. Can't pull these zombies and things, but we can just go up and down and fight them, so that's cool. We don't have any curing or anything. Well, we have one curing, but we don't have any heal wounds, so I need to be a little more careful. I do have blinking. Whew, come on. This guy's not screwing around. See, he can do 20 damage, 40 damage if we were to somehow get 2 attacks. I'm actually not sure how quick I'm throwing tomahawks, so let's take a look. 84.9. Okay, we're below speed 1, so he can't get 2 attacks on me. It would be nice if these throwables were actually doing stuff. There we go. Got the poison. I knew we could survive a couple hits from him. A blowgun would change my life right now. GSC. We do not need a GSC. A little too slow. Let's see what's going on with this Morning Star. Wow. Got some enchant weapon. Just put it on the dagger. Save it for a blowgun after. We have one left, you know. We got the little null fortress. Oh man. Got him. Tomahawks. Doing a little better. We got heroism now. Come on, poison. Yeah, he's poison resist, but doesn't mean you can't poison him, it just means it's a little harder. Dagger and wearing a robe. Alright, it's okay. We've got blinking and stuff. He is poisoned. Let's use tomahawks. Down he goes. Enchanted Falchion, but no ego, so we can kill it without any fear. Three, four. It's gonna be really nice when Ogre starts finally giving me gifts, just for ammo, so I'm not throwing stones. We'll get him close to me, then we can swing with the dagger. Anti-magic dagger, well. A lot of nulls here, but, you know, with this character, this is just free experience, really. The nets would be a problem, but remember, we're an artificer. We started with some pretty nice wands. This guy can do some good damage. Let's get the poison on him. Down he goes. And we'll just finish fighting in here. So yeah, only mistakes so far, only real mistake so far was that wizard, which wasn't great, but also wasn't really the end of the world. It could have been, and I don't like that. I do not like the potential, you know. The potential for death is not good. Oh, come on, guys. Could have taken a ton of damage there. This close to ice blasting this dude, he can do something like 20 damage to me with haste. But hey, we got throwing nets now. Alright, let's leave before Halberd broke and do more damage to me. Kill these guys one at a time. Didn't really want to waste a thing of Ice Blast on him, but, you know, Spear of Piercing could have done a little extra damage to me, and he was blocking my path out, so... Gonna have to go down a different way. Again, quite a few nulls here. You know, it's not an easy, super simple kind of area, but it's pretty rote if you take your time. And at this point on D6, you should be able to handle a single null, you know, or a couple nulls at once. And that means you can handle 50 nulls if you take them 2 at a time. This character has been lucky enough to find a very good brand. So, you know, even if I wasn't using throwing... Oh, jeez. How about these Ogre gifts? Should be soon. 3 pips of piety, I believe. Anyway, that's the floor. No blowguns yet. Okay, here's our first white. Venom's not going to do jack for me here. Let's have these guys duke it out. 9 dies. Tomahawk. Oop, got him. I suspect there's a bigger pack of whites, like there's more to it. And I just managed to pull 2, which is nice. Then again, maybe it was just 2 dudes. You never really know. Wow. It's a rough net. Get a lot of nets. Goodbye, Spriggan. Please die to poison soon. Wow, this is... it's not great. He can do 9 damage. Come on, poison. Tomahawk? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. And we have curing. This will at least give me 3 hit points, so I have more wiggle room to do another tomahawk. Okay, he just dies to poison. I hate that. Just the uncertainty, you know, of throwing not necessarily working for you, which is true of any attack, I suppose. What are you gonna do, you know? Other than train more throwing. Maybe I'll get 1 dex. Let me just check something real fast. I'm trying to figure out if they gain... I don't think they gain dexterity ever without purposefully training it. See, I'm getting a slight penalty to my accuracy right now, which really only matters in the early game. But if I get 1 dex, that'll go away. Okay. Whoa, water moccasin, huh? This is a bad one. Seems like we might be coming up on the lair. Oh, we're totally coming up on the lair. Our AC is just, well, our defenses are just garbage. Other than the hit points, which is awesome. He is faster than me. Ice Blast? Got him. This bro is no good. Tomahawks, tomahawks, stones. Very good. This is a little bit... Character's a little bit making me a little bit nervous. Not because I think it's weak. It's just a little bit fragile is all. Let's pull this thing to the staircase. Get these old school strats here. Look at this. I don't think he'll enrage as long as he's not hurt. It's gotta be like below 50%. There's that poison. These rocks. Please kick in, poison. Oh my god. There we go. I knew he was gonna die to the poison, probably. Just sort of sitting there waiting for it to happen. Trying not to die in the process. Suppose I could train some daggers if I felt like it, but it doesn't seem to be worth it. Not the greatest early game I've had, in terms of just good luck with items and nothing else. This truly is the desert game I've sort of discussed before when it comes to throwing. The theoretical game where throwing is the best thing to do, especially because you just don't get any anything but stones, but you're guaranteed to get a bunch of stones. Now, I shouldn't complain because I do have this dagger of venom. Hunting sling of freezing. You know, I haven't done the math, but I have a suspicion that this is better right now than just throwing the stones. And I can grab these sling bullets. Alright, we'll clear out there. Freezing is great, by the way, for this character in lair. Check this out. Get that slow. Oh no. Okay. Alright, mistakes were made. Go up. He is technically capable of one-shotting me now. Try to build a gap the normal way. I'm just running for a while. Wow, I'm just screwing up. And that's why nets are good, right there. It fixes your screw-ups. Alright, he doesn't want to get slowed. We're down a different staircase. Now the slow doesn't last very long. Just enough to gain a couple of steps on him. Come on. That sucks. I should have used heroism. Let's get some invocations. Nice full hit points again. This is garbage. Let's. Well, first of all, I should be using sling bullets. That's silly. We could leave him here, but I just don't want to risk him, you know, hanging out. Hanging out next to the staircase. Got him. Alright. Okay, this is not so good. Cool. I'm happy that Mr. Rhyme Drake is doing work, but see, the problem is I cannot betray him. Well, we got him with the mutation. Now mutate, so maybe this is the time. Do I have fear? Amnesia. Get him with the net, I suppose. Curing, haste, agility, lignification. I'm using lignification, and I'm just going to punch him in the face with my big tree branches. Come on, slow. Come on, slow. Take some steps. We'll ice blast this guy. These guys are not to be screwed with, you see. Pretty much got heroism, 0%, so that's cool. We also have finesse, which I would rather not use if I can avoid it. In fact, I'd rather use neither, as cheap as heroism is. Whew, 33. 33 hit points. Let's get on out of here. God, I wish I had found a single blowgun. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, he can do 18 damage to me. We'll get him by himself. Look at that random energy. Check it out, Mr. Yak. Do you know how to open a door? You do not. Let's find him. Where's our other yak friend? Not the best character here. Not the smoothest. We've got to do a few things here that are just a little bit annoying. Freezes, but no slow. Okay, there's huge damage. We're gonna have to use Ice Blast again. Down he goes. Oh yeah! Too bad it's only 2 javelins, but that's a start. There's some slow. You know, we're gonna actually keep the hunting sling of freezing instead of velocity. Actually, I suppose I'll just pick it up for rhyme breaks and whatnot. But yeah, this character is just a bit vulnerable. We're not blowing through these dudes on damage to the extent that I would like to be. We're pretty much about to use up the endowment of wands that we started with. Not to fear, we're doing okay. Freeform again. Really? It's hard for him to do damage to me with my... I actually learned that GDR on Treeform is just insanely high. But that doesn't mean I want to be relying on that. Okay, come on, cool wand. Oh, polymorph. Not great. One single blowgun would change everything. There's some steel javelins. That's a plus. Got some enchant weapon. 2 of them now. I'm not going to enchant up my robe as much as I could use some benefit right now. I just want like 1 piece of ox armor. And this is no good. I would rather that was a harpy, I suppose. Alright, we enslaved the Mamba after turning it into a harpy. I probably should have just enslaved it. Who knows what it could have turned into. Oh, holy word. We still have some Ice Blast. Hey, this is an enemy I love to see. Can't be slowed or anything, but it's already slow, you see, so I can just kite this guy and pretend to be a centaur, you see. Let's do it on a floor with less crap. Oops. Alright, that's it. Just gonna use my javelins. He's just not dying fast enough. Alright, Yak will die. Javelins of returning, I like to see that. Slow, let's use javelins to finish him off. There we go. Really? Well, we got the croc. I hope we get shoals. We're not going to get shoals because we got swamp. Would have been nice to get that javelin pile, you know, that you always get from there. There's some jabs. Regular ones. A distant snort. Magic mapping. Now we could badly use some loot. So I'm happy to see that labyrinth. May even find a blowgun in there. Hoping that there's no spiders lurking about. There's some teleport. There's amnesia. Wand. Disintegration will be extremely useful in here. And now we can get to work in the labyrinth, hopefully solving it quickly. I see that we're trying to go west probably, because this is the outside wall. Wow, am I trapped? Okay, no I'm not. I was trapped in a little enclosed area. Okay, so we've already found what is probably the heart. We just have to find a way into it. I can tell this is going to be annoying. Probably. But the reward will be well worth it. A nice big pile of loot. Oh, I got tricked. I think we're about to... Yes. Yes, here we go. There he is. Could disintegrate. I'm thinking steel javelins. Go big or go home. Unfortunately, it's not really working. Get him in the net. Steal, steal, steal. And the rest of them. I want to do that instead of backing off because I can do more damage to him, you see, while he's in the net, because my stuff will actually hit him more often. His EV will be wrecked, which is great. Ooh, those are good finds. Lightning rod, lamp of fire. Nice repeatable things. Triple sword of flaming. Not horrible. We'll drop these books. I don't need books. Didn't find any rings or anything like that. Didn't find the blowgun I wanted. Pretty happy just the same with those two evocables. Not bad. Now, if I wear this triple sword, I can get free attacks with riposte. To some degree. If things miss me. So that's cool. It's an excellent weapon as well. Sank spiders, I like that. Get some free experience here. Excuse me. Unfortunately, I knew there was going to be a dude here. These steel javelins, finish him off. There's another one. Oop, there's two. That I wasn't expecting, although I should have. You reach into the bag, but nothing happens. Well, it's a good sign that I have to blink, unfortunately. What can he do? 20? 26. And our reward is this crappy little book, which is completely useless to me. That's fine. Should train a little bit of evocations, to be honest. How is my throwing coming along? Steel Javelin, skill level 16. We're at Mendeley, so we're going to train fighting and evocations, and I think fighting will give me a little bit of accuracy, which is what we need more than anything. Hello, Urug. Very happy to see you, Urug. That gives me some javelins. Turn him into a sea snake, which is not great, but probably a little better than what I was dealing with. He can't throw stuff at me now, so... Come on with this. There we go. My accuracy is just crap. Identify potion. Hello. Potion of experience. Jeez, I almost want to get dodging. Look at fighting though. Getting 20 hit points immediately. Whew. Outrageous. What a nice little armor there that I'll never be able to put on. I just find myself getting curious what those things could possibly be, but it's not really worth spending an identify, you know, just to satisfy curiosity. Okay, we did the disintegrate plan and took out Urug the sea snake. on javelins. Book of Necromancy. That would be kind of nice if we had found it earlier. Suppose I could get... I suppose I could get Animate Dead, but... I mean... This character's coming into the swing of things. It doesn't need to rely on that at this point. If I had found that before layer, you probably would have seen me training some Necromancy, just because it's a good thing to have. Even if you're planning on going Zen or some Holy God later, Animate Dead, Animate Skeleton is just so good. It's just pretty much worth giving it the shot, you know. Hello. Happy to see her. Give me that blowgun. Well, now comes the time I have to do inventory management, because throwing needs a revamp and it's just not getting one yet. Right, I want to turn off certain wands. Flaming, polymorph, random effects. That's good for now. Alright, we're gonna have a +9 long, or excuse me, a +9 blowgun this game. And I'm gonna have a ton of fun with that. Staff of Summoning, no free resist for me. Wow, I forgot how bad poison needles are. They're like great on level 1, or at least they used to be before the throwing requirement. Now that you're here, it takes quite a while for things to actually die to them, so... I suppose it's not bad for things with low hit points. Whoa, did that work? It's resistant to poison, but it still got poisoned. So sick of spiders not working. Granted, I only have 5 evocations, but come on. Give me something. I'll use heroism. Get myself some more defenses. Confusion. These wolves are just not wanting to die. Little things like that you don't really notice on other games will be sort of a pain on an ogre because you don't have any AC. So something like a wolf that's probably only doing 5-10 damage to you on some powerhouse character with AC, or even something with moderate AC is going to see a significant reduction. I'm taking the full brunt, you know. Wolves can do 12 damage. Probably taking 12 damage every time they attack, you know. Could put on Ring of Fire, but I'd rather focus on walking away from this dude. Deal against this guy, take him down nice and quick. Alright, time to go to layer 6. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not going into slime yet. I will put on Ring of Fire. Got him with this massive sword, sweet. I figured he was asleep, so I might as well just get the big attack, you know, the double damage. You know what? I'm gonna drop these poison needles. Dog ending. Although that doesn't mean I should keep my Ring of Fire on. Because I could excuse me, I could still run into a I could still run into, what do you call it, a Rhyme Drake. Although this robe helps a lot, that's cool. You know, it would be cool if we had gotten Pog. That would be worth going into some spell casting. Or even some basic summon. Actually, I suppose you know what I should have done? I should have gotten Sticks to Snakes. And I might still do that. Let's see if Oka just gave me some dragon armor or something. That'd be sweet. A hat. A generic hat. Go Oka. Wow. So hats are actually the only thing we can wear, so I'm going to go ahead and use enchant armor on that. We may not find something better. And it's our first Ox slot. I I like to enchant up box slots when I can. I didn't even think about the fact that this has sticks to snakes. Wait. Gotta get the arrows. Another thing for me to waste my inventory on, but just this is worth it. I mean, sticks to snakes is amazing. It's useful. It kills things even at high level, and it's like summoning butterflies. You know, only the equivalent of the butterflies is actually killing stuff for you. So it's completely worth it. Now, I would prefer it if Ogre had just given me some GDA, but that's not always going to happen, you know. All right. Screw this. I'm just going to lightning rod if I'm going to be next to such a strong selection of dudes. Didn't want to be slowed next to a Komodo dragon, you know. Oh, are we gonna have some armor? Are we gonna have some dragon armor, perhaps? Well, we'll find out in a minute. Jeez. Riposte kill there? Yes, we did. This is one way you can definitely get some extra damage without even really investing anything. Just wear a big sword, you know? You get your ripostes. Finally, we have our other ox slot. We'll enchant that up, and this is the extent of our items. Could end up with a shield, I suppose. Oh, wow. I'm actually out of throwables. I gotta pick that stuff up. I wasn't expecting that. $30 damage maximum. acid wand. Well, we don't want to be... We do not want to be petrified. I guess I'll just go upstairs if that happens. Oh, whoa. I don't know if they'll have time. We gotta blink. Oh, no. How much damage? 5? 100. 100 damage. Probably die, but I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to use lignification. You can't really die in tree form versus hydras unless you're... Well, I mean, I should take that back. You can. You know, you can still take a good amount of damage, but significantly less. I just needed some GDR is all, so I could survive long enough for the fire to do the work. Finally, we got our javelins back. Alright, I got rid of my poison. Got the gargoyle. A little too much stuff. Trying not to use resources, but they're not making it easy despite just being yaks. Got sticks to snakes down to 1%. That's pretty cool. Go back to training fighting. Wow, that was torment. So I'm gonna try these scrolls. We did in fact get a steam dragon scale. Once I get some more enchant armor, I may in fact end up using that. I doubt it though. I mean, I'd rather just have GDA. And again, I mean, who knows? Wonder if Zen hates sticks to snakes just for being transmutations. So I'm not sure. Looks like we've gone a little above an hour, hour 15. That's okay though. Let's put on Ring of Fire. We have a dragon to kill. If we find RF++ armor here, we're totally going to wear it. Killing this should be pretty easy, but just gonna do this just to be sure. Got him. Unfortunately, no dragon armor from him. We did get some Needles of Frenzy, so that's neat. Can do some fun stuff with that. Wouldn't it have been nice to have real dragon armor? I mean, Steam Dragon armor is dragon armor, but not really, you know? You really only wear that if you want no encumbrance and high AC compared to robes and stuff. I mean, it's good armor, but it's not really what I have planned for this character. Okay. Let's take a look at what scrolls are unidentified. Quite a few, actually. So I'm not going to read ID these things. I'm looking for acquirement. As much as I'd like to. It's actually not a bad set of items we have here. I'd really like some MR+. I'm always looking for that MR+, because even with Ogre's enhanced MR, you can see that Orc Sorcerers have a 30% chance to paralyze, so no good. It's no good to go into Orc just yet. Could go into Swamp. Spider Nest is kind of a no-go. We don't have our poise, and we don't have AC, which means it's borderline suicide to walk in there. You really want to have one or the other, or the ability to kill things like instantly by the bushel basket from far away, which throwing is close, but not quite. I suppose if I use Finesse. But speaking of which, let's take invocations to 10. 17% fails kind of crappy on Finesse. Alright, so what I anticipate happening here is next video I'll go down through Dungeon and see where that takes me. And then we'll probably go to Swamp, despite the fact that it's going to be kind of dangerous, mainly because I don't want to die to an Orc Sorcerer. So hopefully we don't run into any bad MR threats in Dungeon, and hopefully we can just kind of blow through Swamp easily. Maybe Oko will stop being so stingy and actually give me something nice other than ammo. So we have this great hat, which is stylish, but is not quite what I'm looking for. You can kind of see it on my tile there. If you look real close, I guess it's sort of bluish. Anyway, yep, that is an Ogre Artificer. One big mistake, a few small ones, but only one big mistake this run so far. And that was with that wizard. And that goes to show you gotta be careful on any character, no matter how strong it seems. So, all's well that ends well. We're not dead. Until next time, I am signing out.